Welcome back to another episode of Squakin and Talkin with your hosts, Ron Terry, Brett Howard, and Nicholas Robinson.
Welcome.
That's right. Welcome. You know, I almost feel like when he does a little I almost just feel like we should have like an intro like that 70s show. Hanging out down the street.
You know what I saw recently? Much Better Friends.
Yeah.
That same show, iconic.
Yes. 100%. And their theme song is great.
It catches with you.
Yeah.
It's much better than What's Friends.
Yeah. I don't even know it.
No, I don't remember.
Like it's pointless
It's
because
we're
it's not
friends. Something about hanging out in a fountain or
Yeah, like,
something. There's a
it's
couch.
nowhere near as good as hanging out down the street. The same old thing we did last week. Not a thing to do.
But talk to you. We're all alright. We're all alright. Hello, Wisconsin.
So we go.
That gets me amped. I'm sorry.
You got too excited there.
I did.
And see, I think we need something kind of like that. I feel like, because all we're doing is talking about the same old thing we did last week. Except we just kind of expand on it in all of our talk shows.
Every week.
Talk shows. Podcasts, talk shows.
Talk show podcast. You know, we're hosts.
Yeah, you know, it's just one of those things. Man, video games. I love video games. You guys like video games?
No.
I mean, they're right.
Yeah, I mean, like...
What am I, a nerd?
Yeah, I'm telling you. If we didn't like video games, why would we be doing this?
I'm just here because they asked me to.
Yeah. So this is like the third time trying to record this because we just keep having a lot of errors and mix-ups and mistakes. So this is the final one. No matter what happens, this is it.
This one's coming to you.
Bingo, bango.
Unless I mess it up halfway through.
Unless you mess it up halfway through. Then we just cancel Squakin and Talkin.
Then we'll do it again tomorrow.
No.
What?
All right. So, man, Warzone. I love it.
You don't have to play with us.
But you know what? Warzone is a cruel mistress.
Yeah.
For me, it's like one night we'll have a great night. The next night, hot garbage. Last night we had like I had some. I didn't see y'all's message because my phone was on my bed.
Well, let me stop you there. That's a bald-faced lie. We messaged you 2 hours beforehand. We got on. We were looking. We're like, man, where's my run? I lit in Warzone, playing in Verdansk.
Yeah,
with your
I know.
Real
That's what I'm saying. But
you have real buddies.
My phone,
podcast with.
My phone was on my bed. I wasn't even looking at it. I'm not Brett. I don't stick on my phone the whole night. Okay, that's
fair enough. Fair enough.
That's it.
But also, I don't think Warzone's really a cruel mistress. I think
it is for me.
Well, hang on. I will say, maybe you should change your opinion. Solo is awful, but how many? It's tough getting top win. But how many top 3s have me, you, and Hockenberry had?
Oh, yeah, a lot.
I've had a lot of top 5s.
We've had a lot of top 2s. We'll finish second every single time.
But getting to that next level is the important part. Finishing second or third is nowhere near as exciting.
Getting the W.
Getting the W. Getting to see your character go up the zip line.
But
there.
honestly, I feel like it's nice. But second place is still just as nice.
Hey, the great Ricky Bobby once said, "If you're not first, you're last." So if you get second place, it's like finishing 30th.
But how many people have you beat out? How many people, when you get 10 kills and you finish second, don't you feel decent? Don't you feel pretty nice?
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather have 7 kills and get first?
I would.
No way.
Oh,
me and
man,
my buddies,
I want to win.
Me and my buddies,
I want to win, baby.
Me and my buddies, we had a good time.
Yeah, man, it was a good time getting second place.
Yeah, roll the credits on me.
Honestly, I'd like to get first, but if we get second, it's upsetting. But look how many people we beat.
Roll the credits on me.
I mean, obviously you're a glass half full type of guy.
I'm not a messy guy, but honestly, what was the most upsetting was when we finished. What was it? 4th the night, and then
I think we got 3rd, didn't we?
3rd, maybe.
We had 3rd.
4th. We jumped out of the tower, and the guy was sitting there and just shot me in the back. You see you're at? He shot you off the roof.
Yeah.
Because who hides under a tower?
I'm telling you, man. It's such a weird thing. I've seen a lot of people start going towards the bunkers now. That used to be the place I like to start because no one ever dropped there, and you can get
There's a lot of
middle level.
Bunkers lost me a game.
Really?
Yep.
Literally, it's just that's always been my key place. I was playing a game with my squad the other couple weeks ago. Yeah, not us.
I ended up.
But I basically was in a bunker by myself into the last circle when a team of 3 was
You know
left.
who else was in a bunker by themselves to the last circle?
No, he wasn't. He was in South America.
I ended
You
up.
want to turn this into a conspiracy podcast? Because we can do it.
Eddie Bravo.
Ooh.
He is Eddie Bravo, Brendan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
You slang.
Slang and neck.
Let me roll my sleeves up because I know how you guys like that so much.
Let me adjust my head a few
Wait.
times and grab my glasses on the side like I'm an anime character.
Here we go.
Brother.
First, like you have the whole frame.
I need to get a beard brush.
You need a beard trim.
There it is. There it is. He gave it to us.
Yeah.
Brother.
That's
But
beautiful.
anyway, speaking of bunkers, I don't remember what you said beforehand. You said bunkers. A lot of theory, huh? About the wolves.
Whoa.
wolves. I was like, where are we going with this, buddy?
Where are we going? What ride are we on?
What's the,
and how
what's
did
the
we
end
get
game?
here?
Yeah.
Does this bar lock?
Oh man, I hope they do some crazy.
Have you
I
read
think it would be
the
great.
article I sent you yet?
I have not read it yet because you just sent it to me like an hour ago, and we were talking some intense stuff earlier.
I
got
enjoy
into
our
it.
theological debate.
Yes, I enjoyed the theological. I
We
think
need
it's
to
more
have
of a
more.
discussion.
Yeah,
That's what it felt like.
discussion,
You know,
yeah.
it was very, very good.
You and I are very
healthy.
similar upon our backgrounds, I feel.
We are. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I think it'd be cool if they add in like wolves or I don't know about zombies.
The zombies feel a little
Like,
too fantastical.
Yeah, I feel like that's a little. I think it's a little hokey. You know,
Yeah.
like the wolves would add a different.
But
What if they
then
added
why are
like
the
bears?
wolves? But then why are the wolves and bears underground in a lab? Like, say it's a
What
laboratory.
if they're mutant?
Yeah, that's a little
Fantastical.
silly.
I mean, they're.
I want to know what the whole background is, because
What if
as
they?
I read, the key
what if
cards
they-
appearing in the map,
What
the
if,
bunker's noises, the sound of dropping shells, the wolves.
what
are they
if?
getting at?
What if they're actually gearing up to release a brand new map and they turn Verdansk or Verdansk into
Verdansk.
into the new zombie map, and you queue into different locations and you have different fortifications you have to build.
I would like that a lot.
That would be if it's a widespread
cool.
zombie thing, and like maybe you got overran and you had to run to another area.
It depends on what developer made
Yeah,
this new one.
I think there's some potential there.
Yeah.
For that. But would they ever do it? No, because they don't listen to us. They're like the WWE. They don't listen to what.
Don't
fans
you
really
ever
want.
say that about yourself.
No!
I just thought you guys would appreciate that,
Brother.
one. Hey.
I thought I was watching like the camera.
I
Throw a
am,
hard point at you.
I am sad
Why?
that one of my favorite multiplayer games, I thought it was
One of
I thought
my
it was
favorite.
I thought it was revolutionary.
People are stupid and ruin things.
I thought it was one of the best first-person shooters.
It
The
was.
idea was innovative.
It is.
It was and is fun, but ladies and gentlemen, it's a dying game.
What game are y'all talking about?
Rainbow Six Siege is a
Oh. Why is that?
dying game. The
People are
community's leaving.
stupid.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
it's in really bad shape. It is hemorrhaging.
Where are they
people.
going to? Because like,
Just-
there's no other game that's
No,
like
they're
that.
going. Yeah, right. But it's just they're going out of Rainbow Six because
So many people have influxed into it. You have such trash teams. You're getting a ranked game and it's either 4-0 or 0-4.
So
their
so
matchmaking
that,
systems up.
that's happened with Overwatch.
Really?
Like, yeah, once they put Overwatch on sale, they like cut the price to $20 during Christmas.
This
There was an
happened in Rainbow Six.
influx.
Rainbow Six did the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was an influx of brand new players who didn't want to spend $60 on the game. You know, because Rainbow Six is also one of those games
And it builds-
they never really had to put a big sale out because they had a following.
It's built a lot more
And-
cheaters too because people can get into it for cheaper and you get scummier people. But
Did you guys see what Activision's doing for cheaters now in Call of Duty?
What's that?
When you do your when you do your Activision account, you have to update it with a brand like your actual phone number,
good,
and they confirm it.
good.
Because
That's
it's
wild.
so like it's
That was a big
it was a
problem.
big outcry from
Cheating
hackers.
is a
you know?
definite problem.
Yeah, like
Cheating in PC players.
you know what's crazy is like why do you cheat in a game where you have no financial gain?
Yeah, why cheat? in
Yeah,
a
what do
game?
you-
I mean, I
what are
guess
you
if you're
Ooh,
streaming, if
I
you're
got
streaming,
20 kills.
if you're streaming, I guess that's your financial gain.
No,
But
it's
if you're-
most of them in a basement
Yeah, if you're
eating
not
their-
a streamer, like it
getting their
makes no
Cheeto,
sense.
getting their Cheeto dust all over the controller.
See, I could see why. I could see why, like it was like
Kill number 20.
StarCraft, I think it was. They had a live auction house where you found in-game items and you could sell them for real money. Like I see why people cheated and farmed
You
that.
cut it off again.
Yeah.
You cut it back on. I mean, you cut it off.
He's gonna break his PlayStation because you know how those things don't like to go on and off like that.
Aimbot! Aimbot!
This is coming from the guy that claims every time he dies it's an aimbot kill.
No, I don't.
True.
No, I don't.
Hang on.
Because there's no way! How did it happen? That's what it
How
sounds like.
does it happen?
Every time we play Smite, they're cheating.
Dude,
They're cheating.
listen,
There's no way.
he will not like
You
this
got to know about
analogy.
it now. But
He will not like this, but he is just like Biff. In every game Biff plays, if he dies or is down, they're cheating.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, how did I do it? I put 2 in them chests before they hit me. How did it? That's Brett.
How does it happen? What? Am I
Smite.
it just puts me in.
Hang on, I'll say you've gotten a much better build and you have better strategies in Smite. When we first started, you were garbage. And if we tried to tell you you're garbage, you got mad and got off. And you say, how did they kill me? They aren't taking damage. Their build would be way better than yours.
Let me tell you, they put me in lobbies with just shrouds and ninjas.
Me too.
And I get lasered all the time.
I get the worst players you can have.
Really
you
and
cannot
truly,
solo queue.
In
Like,
Warzone,
how do all these people have this aim?
But here's
Not
the
in
thing,
Warzone, all games.
I know, but in Warzone especially, in like multiplayer, if you don't take crossplay off, you can't play with computer people. Like, there's no reason why I should be directly running. And
No reason
and go
console players
straight-
should be in a game with
and-
PC players.
Yeah, I
Straight
shouldn't be
up.
able to like be shooting at a guy who's running directly at me, and they go directly prone,
Yeah.
and then directly jump in
And
the air.
pop right to your
Like,
head.
I'm here to tell you, I legitimately get cheated a lot.
He doesn't.
I run into a lot of
He's
aimbots.
trash. He's trash, but he won't admit it.
I run into a lot of aimbots.
We can
But
get
alright.
Brandon on here for next week's episode. Ask him his opinion. You know, he and I have had many hot discussions about this.
Yeah.
Please go down right now as you're liking and subscribing and put in the comments. We know, Brett. It's a lot of aimbots. We feel you. It happens
Or
to me too.
if you're a person who
Brett's
values the
bad.
truth, and say, Brett, you just suck at these games.
Don't say that.
I
Don't
mean,
say that.
that's more likely.
And you know what's even better? If you go down into the comments, you say, Brett, you just suck at these games, he has to give it a heart.
Yeah, I always listen. I answer every comment you put below the video will get answered. Your feedback will be taken into consideration. If you'll hear us talk less about something, more about one thing, put it in the comments. We will have a conversation. I will have
That's
a conversation with you in the comments. You will get a reply every time. We'll talk about it. And please, please tell these two jamokes. A lot of people cheating. I can't get away from it.
So the main
Why
point,
would he be insulting the 2 people who carry this podcast?
100%. Anything you may have, though, upon his discussion, his point, anything you've ever wondered about life, ask him.
Yeah.
If you comment below, he will have a discussion about whether he knows what he's talking about or not.
Bingo!
'Cause
I'll
He
listen.
likes to speak to himself.
Listen.
He's
Whether
very
I kn-
self-important.
Whether I know about it or not, I'm the greatest person on earth. All right.
Wow.
Whether I know about it or not, I'll have a conversation about it.
Does anybody call you
Yeah.
Big Brett?
Yeah.
Big Brett?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I am your handler, but
You know what? Like,
Oh yeah.
this is a lot of big talk coming from a guy who can't be
A
good
tiny
at
guy?
like, mini games.
What a big talk
Right?
coming from a
'Cause
tiny
remember,
guy.
he can only play one game at a time.
Yeah. Yesterday he was talking about how, man, like I'm playing so many games, I'm not good at any
Yeah,
of them.
I'm playing so many right now. Like I'm trying
Well,
to.
it looks like
I
he's
have-
off Siege.
I have what I'm doing scattered out so much that I'm mediocre at all of them.
You need to get Soul Calibur 6, but
I do need to
Stop
get Soul
playing.
Calibur 6.
Yeah. You just need to get better at playing games.
I do. I know.
He needs to learn to multitask.
Stop looking at the phone while you're playing a game.
Bingo.
How many times have I
Bingo.
looked at it? What about
I also feel like we should quit bringing his point home because he just understands it. He goes, I know.
But you know what? I'm proud of him. I bring it up again to say I'm proud that his phone is actually not on the table.
Yeah, he told me
And
yesterday.
I told him yesterday
and
I will
I
leave
think-
it out.
I think that's commendable. You know,
I think
like-
it really helps him upon
Yeah.
being a part of this group because yesterday he was kind of in and
Yeah.
out of anything we ever said.
yeah, he's just
Today
like,
he is focused.
yeah, he actually has points that are, well, not all of them are
Valid.
good, but
I
I mean,
mean,
they're valid. But
Well, look at
I mean,
him.
it's like, you know, we know that every time he dies, it's not an aimbot. We know that his aim
It
isn't
is.
really that good.
Unless you think so.
Yeah, let us know down in the comments. We really
I get
wanna know.
lasered a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
PC.
Y'all play with me. Y'all know. Like,
your
we'll be
TV
running
is
some
also very small.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at this
It's when it's
28-inch
up top,
TV.
You can pull it down here and
Was
look
it like
straight
is
at
this
it.
like
Yeah,
a,
probably.
What is this? A 28-inch?
It looks like
Like,
it.
like literally, you can't even see the whole map. Like,
Yeah.
how do you play?
I can't play Civ 6 at all.
Which is a tragedy. You need to buy a brand new TV.
Yeah, I can't play
Ron
Civ
will
6
give
at
you
all
money
on
if you
this.
need it.
Whoa, Willie now.
Bingo, bango.
You heard it here. I promise.
All right. Hey, it's Simba gonna buy me a new TV.
I don't have any money for that. But you know what I will get you?
That
Is
little light.
some nice Mott's for tots.
Homie,
you
listen. You know why that? Homie, you know why that was sitting on the
What?
floor?
It's full of piss.
It tastes like apple skins.
What's wrong with that?
Take you some of that.
Not taking a
Take
sip of anything that's been on your floor for 3 weeks.
What is the buy date on it? Give me
Have you
some.
ever
It's,
had
I mean, it's good.
unfiltered apple juice?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but it's still different though.
But I like it better.
Look, where's the date? I mean, it's good, Ron. It just taste it.
Apple skins is the way to go. Just all skins.
I had to make sure it wasn't pee.
It's not.
It kind of smells like pee.
Taste the
Probably
thing.
It's been sitting here baking in this glass room for 2 weeks.
That's what it tasted like fresh. Okay, doesn't taste bad. Oh, I mean it. It's,
You can definitely taste how it tastes like skin.
like it is
an apple.
strange.
Yeah, it's like
And that
really
is
strange.
That's why it was sitting there, because I took one sip. I was like, "What is this?" And I
Yeah.
just sat it down and never picked it back up.
Yeah, it's a little different. Yeah. Moth for tots.
I was like, "What is this?"
The Great
Get outta
Value
here.
brand of
I thought I was gonna have
pretty good,
apple
actually.
juice, not apple rind. What is this?
I don't know, man.
I was upset.
I'd be upset too. I was upset last night playing Warzone though.
Oh
Like,
my god.
I was hot garbage last night.
Um,
Actually, I'm not. I lie. Like, I hope my people that are in my clan watch this video, because I actually was good. I averaged 6 kills a game.
You
or,
can
like,
only
5
carry
kills a
so
game.
much.
But, like, you know, when your team is letting you down. Now, when we went over to regular multiplayer, we were bingo bango. We were doing pretty good. But, like, for Warzone, we just did not have chemistry last night. But what I've noticed, it's like an every other night thing. Like, tonight, we're due for a good night whenever I go home after we get through this. And then I'll upload this one first.
Right.
Squakin and Talkin first, because you know it's going to take like a day to do that. But whenever...
and I have some people that's definitely going to watch it. And
Yeah,
if you're
you
watching
are
this, we
playing with us
appreciate you.
tonight.
Bingo bango.
Huh?
So you're not playing with us now.
Probably not. I don't know. I don't know how many people are going to be in our thing.
His other client.
But you know,
is more
he doesn't
important.
really play that long. You can always join in with us. Or if y'all just want to, like, if you want to do, like, multiplayer, if you'll hold up and be like, hey, you want to do some multiplayer, we probably can switch over to that some. We're really into Warzone right now. I wish there was more than 4.
Warzone.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be the extra wheel, because like we were talking about when it was you and I were trying to play with him, and he kept lighting out, and you're like, yeah, they have a full clan. And I was like, well, do they really have full clan, or is there just like room for one? He don't want to tell me.
Oh, no,
I
it
don't
was...
want to be the extra.
yeah.
You can just tell
Yeah,
me.
no,
like,
it was
hey, man,
no, it was
group
actually
one.
like a full clan then. But I would tell you if it, well, I wouldn't tell you if it was
No,
just
she'd be
one,
like-
because I don't want to be like rude. And,
Because
like,
they
that feels
said
weird.
we can try loading this too, or we can play
Yeah.
the games. Just
I
tell
was-
me there's room
I was
for
more
one. It's
I
your
was more so
buddies.
I was more so bummed out that I couldn't like bring you in because they already had everything full, and I was like, man, I want to be able to bring you in and you can play with us, because like it's nice having multiple people. But let me tell you, like, my Xbox Live has been blowing up from people on my friends list I very rarely play with sometimes. And it's like, hey, you want to play Warzone? I see you play Warzone. Like, we need another person in the squad. And that's just been really weird to me, because I haven't had a game like that in a while.
Honestly, I don't want to be the extra wheel in your friends in case all y'all are playing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, hearing you talk about how you had 6 kills and that, when we all played with Ray Victor, I was averaging 7-8 kills a game. So if we could do that, we definitely win.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think we can. If this schmuck can actually play the game, I think we could do a trios and win. But you know, like, every time we hear, "Oh, I'm down! Oh, he hit me! Oh, how did he do that?
Had
But
3
two in
kills
the
last
chest!"
Yeah, what?
I had 3 kills. Was really good last game we played. Pal.
I had
Dick.
3 kills and 2 of them were a pistol.
Man, I got cheesed last night. I was in one building. One of my teammates went in and got shot, and he was like, "There's 2 in there." I hopped from my building to the ledge of the other, broke the window, downed one, and eliminated. Other guy came up, down and eliminated him, and I was reloading and putting armor in. third guy just randomly ran up, hit me in the face with a shotgun.
Is there any worse
So,
feeling than that?
It's just
Yeah, like,
terrible.
avoid the whole squad. That last
And
man,
I was the last
smacked.
and I was the last one on our team. I had enough to buy a person back, you know. And just that last person came in because none of us had saw him.
There's no worse feeling in the world.
And it was probably like when he was like in a different building and just like loot. You know how people do? They go to a different building. And
What
they just came
happened
over.
at bunker? You know, when you're in the bunker, there's no back way out. There's like you have to go forward out of the thing. The storm was closing in, and I was in the bunker.
Oh man!
So like to run out, I had to run into the. And there was 3 or 4 of us that were, or 2 or 3 of us that were gonna die.
Yeah.
And it just like there was no way. It closed. This storm closed on me in the bunker. And
Man,
no way out.
I watched a crazy match on like Facebook, like one of those little videos I recommend, where a guy bought 3 gas masks in a row and won the game. No, he just he bought one, stayed, and he was like just prone in front of the box. Bought another, stayed prone in front of the box. Bought another.
That was when the last ring.
Yeah. Last ring, and he just popped out and killed the last guy.
Hilarious.
Like it was absolutely great.
Furious.
I 100% would be furious. Yeah. Where'd he come from? This has been, I can see that.
Cheater, aimbot cheater.
He probably had aimbot too.
Probably so.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Have you seen there's a streamer, his name's like Stone Mountain. Have you seen any of his stuff?
I have Stone Mountain.
Alright, so it was funny. It was a video I saw on Facebook. But he queues in with like by himself and fills the squad with randoms. So he comes in and he's like a military sergeant. He's like, "You can call me Sergeant Stonewall, but we're gonna go here and I'm gonna bring us a victory." And the guys are like so confused what was happening, and he just kept talking like he was in the military. And the guy was like, "Is this guy serious?" "Yeah, I'm serious. We're gonna get a win." He's like, "You sure you can bring a win?" "Yes." And like they showed the video and carried him to a win. Like he's like, "If you listen to me, I will get us there." And they listened to everything he said and they won the game. Like a couple of them died a couple times, but like it was just really cool. Like he kept.
Did they admit? All right, you were right.
Yeah. At the end, he was like, "Are you a YouTuber? Like you're a YouTuber, aren't you?"
Gotta be.
And the guy was like, "I'm your colonel." Just like that was it. It was pretty cool though. Could you imagine playing with like a big time streamer like that?
Yeah.
And like weird. And not even know though. And
yeah,
like
how much do you know about Smash, the community?
I know it's toxic.
Have you ever heard
the
of
worst?
Have you ever heard of Zero?
Hey, can I have that apple juice?
You want
the
full grind?
Yeah. Finish it.
You thought it was good enough to finish.
The Mods for Tots kind of piqued my
really.
Here. Yeah, I like
it.
How
wild is that? I'll buy some children's apple juice. Mods for Tots.
Well, I have a 1-year-old niece that comes here.
First off, don't try to turn on her. Don't say her name.
Yeah. Don't bring her into this. This is for you. We understand.
Yeah. Little fella.
What do you mean by Zero?
Have you ever heard of Zero?
Not really, to be honest. I don't follow the community. I just know it's toxic because I worked in a card shop and I've seen tournaments.
He's a pro player. And he has a video on YouTube where he changes his name to like Ashley something. Like he changes everything about his profile and he joins a streamer's lobby.
Yeah.
And just runs through everybody in it.
Isn't that great?
He just smokes everybody in it. And they're getting so mad, like, how's this person so good? How's they so good? And then at the end somebody mentions, what if this is like somehow they're like, what if this is Zero with a changed name? So, like, of course, the next fight he just leaves. He's like, well, that covers Bahone. But he just joined a random streamer's lobby and just smoked everybody in it.
That's awesome. I would love for that to happen.
Yeah, good.
Be good. That good at anything would be nice. Man, I would like to be able to queue up and be that good in Warzone. Like I've watched so much video footage recently, the past week, just trying to learn different tricks and different strategies, because I know you did that with Apex and it helped out a lot. So I was just watching stuff and I'm like, man, how do people do these insane things?
Yeah.
How can someone really direct their RPG fire to do exactly what they want? Because every time I shoot an RPG, like a dead fish, like a fish out of water.
Yeah, like one big thing I learned on Apex is the a strafing method that I have never used before, but they strafe, and then at the end of each strafe, they crouch and stand up. So like they're strafing and crouching at the end of every one of them, and you would be surprised just people can't.
Well, I know
can't
in
handle it. They're
Call
like,
of Duty, when somebody's straight up and they go prone, you can't do anything.
Like they
'cause
just can't
arcade.
handle it. They're
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Yeah, no, I've learned about that with sort of like more strafing type walk instead of walking a straight line,
Yeah.
just more
Strafe a little bit.
because I tried that like
and it just
more
throws
last night.
people. They're like, what
Especially
is he
when there's
doing?
a sniper on the other end who's shooting at you, like you've got to strafe.
The
Yeah.
laying down always hurts. It's strafing and jumping. That's always pay off for me.
Well, I hate Halo jumpers in Call of Duty. Hate them. I had a guy
So
kill me
useful.
in like just regular multiplayer last night. By like he put a few bullets in me and he jumped up and teabagged me and I died.
I'll say it's so great when you are strafing and shooting them and you jump and immediately lay down and shoot them and stand up and jump again and shoot them.
Yeah, well, the computer players can go straight down, jump straight in the air as a full jump, and then back and
land on their stomach.
stupid. I absolutely hate it.
But it's just weird how like
Hate's
that.
a very strong
How
word.
some simple motions like that just throw.
Because you never expect
They're like,
it.
whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I think one of the things we wanted to do tonight, because I think this has been great so far, but didn't we want to talk about our top?
Top
I
10
was gonna say
PlayStation
that.
2 games of
I mean,
all
we were kind of flowing. I was like, maybe we're just going to save this to the next episode of
Some-
Squawkin' and
Oh, I was
Talkin'.
going to bring it in.
But
Because
you-
PS2 is the greatest console
Yeah.
of all time.
I'll
Yeah,
say, or you know what we
100%.
could do? We could talk like another 10 minutes on this, and then just do a second episode of Squawkin' and Talkin' to upload.
Ooh,
Do like a 35-minute one, and then like
30
another-
minutes each.
Yeah, that's what I was
30
thinking.
minutes each. We'll
How do
give
you
you a
feel about
teaser.
Give them a double whammy since we didn't get one
Give 'em
out
a
last week to 'em.
double shot.
How y'all
Squawkin' and
feel
Talkin'.
about that?
Yeah.
All right, we'll continue this, and then we'll do a whole different one. So
All right.
this will be
Here's
raw
a
and
teaser.
unedited.
Next episode: the top 10 PlayStation 2 games all time.
My list obviously best is where scores were settled.
Yeah.
And you know a lot about life.
That's right.
Yeah,
These two
my
jamokes.
my list is pretty diverse, but
Mine's
I
diverse.
based it upon what my personal feelings were. I didn't play every PlayStation 2 game, and I didn't think every PlayStation 2 game that other people played that said were great were great.
Yeah.
No.
Like I gotta personally tell you, they say Half-Life is one of the best PlayStation 2 games, like top 20. It's not even in my top 40.
Katamari
just-
Damacy was in like the top 10 of all kind of lists. I
Nah,
don't think it was that good.
I've never even heard of that game.
Nope.
Really, I
Yeah.
played the demo. It was alright. It's where you that little thing you just went around rolling stuff up into a big ball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have y'all tried or looked into
Popeye's
yet?
spicy chicken sandwich.
God, they're so good. You really threw
Alright.
me that.
Well,
time.
you know what I'm
things.
actually ready for?
Apex is story mode.
Ghost of Tsushima.
I have not played
I
that
haven't
story
yet.
mode.
Oh my god!
I didn't even know they added
It is
a story
compelling.
mode.
It's a
So
new
what it
season.
is it unfolds throughout the season.
Yeah.
You get a chapter
It's meant
unlocked.
to sell things.
You get a chapter unlocked at the first. At first, you get a free chapter.
So
Okay.
you had to buy the other chapters?
No,
Okay. Oh, interesting.
as you go, you find treasure packs out of supply bins, and you need a certain amount of treasure packs to get the next bit of information to move the story along.
Okay.
And the first story you do, the first one you click on, it's like the new hero Loba.
Yeah.
Has everybody except like kind of hiding, trying to talk from Revenant.
All right.
And she's like, so we're looking for treasure packs because I'm looking for this. We assemble this treasure and it has a power or something. And she's like, trust me, I need all of you to help me find all these things. And whatever you do, don't tell Revenant about it. And you're reading all this stuff from the vantage point of somebody in the meeting,
Okay.
even though it never tells you who it is. They make sure they use quips from every hero so you don't know what hero it is writing the letter.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, he's explaining the meeting and he's explaining what all's happening. And at the end of the letter, you find out he's writing it to Revenant. So somebody's a traitor
M. Night
because
Shyamalan.
they're telling Revenant what's happening.
What? That's insane.
And that is, so far, that's the only part we know so far because you can get a treasure pack once a day.
Yeah.
And I can't remember how much it takes to unlock the next piece of story, but like, I don't know if anybody has the next piece of story unlocked yet, but all we know is somebody has told Revenant about the meeting.
That's
So he's
nice.
on to him. He knows it.
Well, where does Loba get off? organized this whole thing trying to take him down.
That's right. Where does she get off, Ron?
I don't know, but this kind of compels me to actually give Apex another shot.
It is
Oh,
very
the
compelling.
story.
It is a very compelling story, and apparently, what's going to happen is because this one was just text boxes, but as you move along, it's going to go to PvE story, and you
That'd
can
be cool.
play. You can play with your friends, and every story takes place on Kings Canyon at night.
Yeah.
And you drop in, and you have to fight the predator monsters, and you have to find the piece
This
of
is pretty cool.
and you have to find the piece of the treasure, and you get more information every time you do it, and it's going to move as the season goes along. And I'm very interested to know who's telling Revenant what's going
You know,
on.
that's
know who'll win this story.
that actually makes me excited, and I might consider going back.
I
Playing
thought
some
that
more
was a
Apex.
very cool thing to put in.
You know what I'm actually excited about? I haven't played it in a long time, but they got the anniversary of Overwatch coming up.
Oh,
And they're re-releasing a lot of skins, is what I've heard. So I might get on and play some Overwatch games so I can unlock some of the skins that I've wanted that I missed out on.
Do you have your PlayStation 4?
Do what?
Do you have it on PlayStation?
I do.
Yeah.
I have it on both consoles.
So you should go and play me, him, and Koozie.
We can definitely do
Koozie's
that.
calling his house. Says, man, you go Overwatch. You go watch with me, man.
I didn't know Koozie liked to play Overwatch.
He loves that's probably his
Well,
favorite game.
that's
That and Smite.
you know, it was one of my favorite games, but all my friends stopped
he's like
playing
level
it.
200
And he's a strong damage and support. He plays a lot of support, and he'll play damage. You and I can play healers.
Yeah, that's
I'm a pretty
down.
good Roadhog, I feel like.
We were really
I'm a good
team.
Roadhog, good Zenyatta.
Yeah, we all had good symmetry together.
Yeah.
That just it's the thing is like it's hard to. I don't understand how certain streamers just stay on one game. Like really, like I understand that's how you become amazing at that game, but like I've got to have some variety in my life.
I get
I
tired of something over
I
and
didn't
over.
realize. I didn't.
And I get tired of losing 5 games in a row with this schmuck.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't realize. But it was like everybody talks about how good of a job streamer would be, and everybody like makes it out to sound like, oh, you just wake up every morning and you just play video games and make money. But then you think about it, and you have to play whatever your game is, whatever you decide your game is, for 8 hours a day to be good at it. I feel like it would be like you would wake up and be like, boy, I don't want to do this.
Well, it still
you don't
beats
even
work.
and you don't even.
You're right,
Yeah.
but I feel like people.
It makes it work.
I feel like
inside.
people think it's.
That may sound easy.
One of-
but
one
Right,
of the
people. I feel
streamers-
like people make it feel better than it is
Yeah.
because I can see myself waking up and be like,
One of the streamers I
don't
watch.
want to do this.
One of the streamers I watch, like they go 3 days on, 3 days, like they go 3 days on, 1 day break, 3 days on. So like, and they talk about how like it's bad, so bad for their mental health because like they're constantly have to be worried about like how many streamers are on. They have to be involved and active with the chat.
You gotta be
Now
doing
what
this,
I've
gotta be doing
seen
that.
a
Like,
lot
I don't want to do
of,
this.
what I've seen a lot of is they have Discord chat groups now.
Yeah.
And you have like people who follow your stream, I guess, that you can promote people to be moderators. And a lot of people have delegated people off as moderators. You know what's crazy thought to me? Why in the heck would I be a moderator for no money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some people
Because
are
I'm a fan.
I really support his.
yeah,
dream.
it's like the fan club thing, right? And like I mean, it blows my mind because like I've seen like I go and I watch a lot of Magic the Gathering streams and and obviously I like to watch the females like do it and they always have like an army of moderators, like 20 guys who are
Well,
moderators.
that's a lot
and-
different for a female streamer to have an army of male moderators. Me, if I'm a moderator, she'll like me.
Oh, I'm a
talk to me.
moderator and she's gonna show me her titties.
I think that's what it. Maybe she does. Maybe she has OnlyFans.
Show me your
Probably
titties.
not.
Look how good I'm moderating. Show me your titties.
I just
I'll
it's
do
so.
all your work for you.
But you know it
Show me
is.
your titties.
It is funny though, you know, right? Like how like that thing is. I tried streaming back in 2012 and 13 when Twitch was like kind of newish.
On the Super Nintendo?
I need better internet to stream.
No,
I
on
found
the
out.
Xbox One, I streamed a game called Scream Ride. It was a roller coaster game, and you had to do different stunts and stuff with it. It was really unique. Not a lot of people streamed it, but I mean, we were talking like someone who wasn't a full-time streamer. I averaged like 10 to 15 views
Hey,
per
people
stream.
really
I wanna
look for
stream
Scream
Smite.
Ride. Yeah.
You know what's cool though is like people would be like, send me money, like, hey, buy this game and play this. I'll watch you play it. You know, it blows my mind how people just want to watch you play a game for them.
Although, if you're going to stream Smite, I'm down for it. Me and Koozie stream. You need to get off your high horse.
We can get Ron in on it. and we can control the game better because 3 you don't
Ron
really have
hates
control.
Smite.
I'm just bad at doing the builds part.
Oh, we can teach you.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
And
I have to have the list in front of me. Like, I never remember it. Like, when I played with you guys before.
Well, it's all about counter builds. You can't have one build for every game.
See, that's why I'm
The
not good at
difference
the game,
in-
man.
It's like chess.
The difference in me, I'll say the last month, and the difference in me the last month and me ever since we started playing Smite is the last month I've actually studied the game.
Yeah.
There's
And
a lot to it.
And like I think if you ask him or Brandon, I think they can tell that last month I've actually studied the game because before I just kind of winged it, and now I've actually. Can you tell I've studied the game?
Well, let me stop you right here and let me tell you, you have studied the game, but it wouldn't have taken us long if you listened to me and Brandon. We'll try to suggest things to him. He actually listens to me a little more, but Brandon, he'll maybe be pretentious with it, but he'll have some good insight. But he'll go, and not change anything. Buxor, don't build crit on him. I say you build rage, don't build crit. And go to mid if you have to go to mid. Play as a team-based game. Even if this person is assigned this role doesn't play that role, you are supposed to pick a slack. Especially jungler, they are picking up the slack for everybody. Yeah. That's their whole role. You go between lanes, you pick up slack.
That aggravated me, boy. God.
I understand, and I would be aggravated. That and have a whole support the whole game.
Wow.
They immediately dropped out, and I was by myself 1v2.
The guy got mid.
Yeah.
Because you can say what role you would like, but like some people based on what they've done get priority.
Yeah.
So like if somebody maybe I guess has a better record as one, they get priority over you.
Okay.
So I got jungle, and the guy got assigned mid, and he picks an assassin and just decides.
Play jungle.
And he just decides I'm playing jungle. And the game started, and he raced me. The first thing you do is get a speed buff. He went to speed buff with me, tried to get it, but I got it. He went to the first XP camp with me. We had to split that experience. Like, he raced me to every point and was taking the experience camps and was like, sorry, you're not being jungle. And I was like...
He did come and help me a lot, though.
And I was like, well, I'll be jungle too, pal. We'll have 2 jungles.
And she went to mid if you want to rotate my lane more. What was that? But, see, in case you don't know, when he said he got mid and he played an assassin, there are certain character classes fit to certain roles.
Yeah.
There's a duo lane, which is your your hunter.
You can go warrior.
Plays carry.
Yeah.
Well, generally.
Yeah.
A duo is a carry and a support. Carry is your hunter type characters, which your range types.
Yeah.
And support is more your tank type characters. They provide buffs.
A warrior or a guardian.
Debuffs.
Guardians usually.
Guardian usually.
One uses a warrior, but he does good.
There's certain ones. I'm going to say it right now to confuse them. Solo is your warrior class.
Yeah.
Which your well-balanced characters. Mid is more your mages. And jungle is an assassin type role.
Because you want to get in and get out.
They hit fast and get out.
I got you. That's pretty cool. I've just never been good at the game because
Get on, and we'll try to teach you.
All right, I'll try to learn.
I'm a well teacher. I do good.
Very good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Squakin and Talkin. Boom! Episode 2.
Give us some feedback in the comments. What are you doing?
Like 2C or
2F.
2F. Yeah. Thanks for listening to us. We're going to have a bonus episode come up for you as well.
Ba-bum.
And we're about to go towards that.
Ba-bum. 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 Just
Hit
stop
the
it
like.
whenever you're ready, baby.
Hit the
Ba-bum.
like. Hit the subscribe. Share it for us. We'll see you next time.
PSN's in the description. Ba-bum. At us.